Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you all? Hi, Pankaj. It's so nice to see you. You can keep your video on. Okay, I think I'm all set. All right. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Unstoppable in 2021 series. It's a 52 weeks of learning and growing together with me, wherein we are working towards excellence in life and career. If you're here for the first time, if you're joining me on Facebook or watching this later on YouTube, if this is the first time that you are attending one of these sessions, then type in first time. And if you have been a part of this series, so it's week 6 today, right? And if you've been a part of this series, just type in not a first time, not the first time. So I would know that I know that many of you have been attending these sessions regularly, and you've also been watching. And keep receiving a lot of messages from you, and I really love to receive those messages because it shows that you're not only attending these sessions and learning, but you are also implementing. It's like a booster for me also. It's a motivator for me, and it keeps me on my toes to bring a lot of things for you. Keep reading and bring in that value. Well, let me quickly say hi to Pooja. Hi, Pooja. Good to see you. Hi, Geeta. It's good to see you after a long time. Okay, all right. So today it's Valentine's Day, right? It's a special day, and I would like to wish you all a very, very happy Valentine's Day. I'm sure, so I can see some faces here, which are
Happy Valentine's Day, dear.
happy Valentine's Day to you, to Pooja.
Happy
Right?
Valentine to you,
Happy
Kiran and
Valentine.
Pooja.
Lovely faces here, and I'm sure all those who are watching this live on Facebook and on YouTube later, I'm sure you have a very big smile on your face right now. And if you do not have a big smile, please, this is a time. Today it's about self-love. So let's begin by putting on that smile on our face. When we smile, we boost up a lot of good hormones in our body. So let's do that. And once again, I wish you all a very, very happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
So today,
Valentine's Day, Kiran.
thank you, Geeta. Thank you so
And
much.
as it is, this is one reason, and second is when we see and connect to you, itself boosts up our energy.
Today I'm going to take you through self-love. It's all about loving ourselves. It's all about rising in love. It's typically said, "Pyar mein pad jana, gir jana," falling in love. So I thought, why fall in love? Let's all rise in love and loving not others, but then starting by loving ourselves. When we think of, especially, let me not even say especially women. It's for everyone. When we think of love, what we think about it is loving others, loving our families, loving our spouse, loving our kids, loving our friends. But very few people talk about loving ourselves. We believe strongly in self-love. कि अगर हम खुद को नहीं प्यार कर पा रहे हैं, if we are not able to love ourselves, then it's so difficult to spread that love to others as well, isn't it? Isn't that right? So let's start that loving ourselves. Type in self-love in the chat if you're ready to begin with that on that note. Loving ourselves. When if you want to love others, it starts with self. Yeah, that's right. Self-love. So what I have in store for you today. Today we are going to do a very short session, very quick session. I'm going to share with you, like all the earlier weeks, things which you can implement and things which will trigger some thoughts in your mind as well. I hope you have a notepad and ready with you. I'm going to share something with you, a small exercise which I would really ask you to do on a regular basis. Whenever you feel that your inner voice, your inner self is somehow disconnected, you feel that disconnect with yourself, from yourself. You start questioning, what am I doing? Am I loving? I'm not able to, I don't have that love within myself. You start questioning your self-worth, your self-esteem, your self-compassion, all of that. You start questioning that. Then that's the right time to even implement what I'm going to share with you today. And of course, अगर वो question नहीं भी आता है, otherwise also please do this. This is going to help you a lot. Okay. And what I'm going to share after this is, there was a small competition which I had run in the group, right? So I said that I'm going to give you a lot of gifts, a lot of things which I had shared in the group. that you can choose from. This is this coaching, training, and what a lot of things, right? And I'm really glad that some of you have taken step. I see a lot of invites coming in, people who are like-minded joining in the group, and I'm really happy and excited to have them on board. So what I'm going to share is the winners for this competition, and I'll connect with all the winners separately to share those gifts with you. So I'll do that. So hang on till the end of the session. Okay, all right. Let me say hi to people who have joined on Facebook as well. Hi, Swati, it's so good to see you. Hi, Shalja. Good evening. Yeah, I know, Shalja, that it's not your first time. I think you've been a part of all the sessions. I know that. Okay, great. Okay. So what I was sharing is with respect to self-love, right? It's a very strong emotion. Love is the strongest emotion in the entire world, right? And okay, many a time we may have felt it in the past. So this is what I was sharing before I got disconnected. That पहले कभी तो ऐसा हुआ भी हो सकता है that we may have felt situations where we question that I'm not enough, I'm not worthy of this love. Or it may also be happening with you right now in your life. Say you are not able to do well in your relationships. It's not working well. There is some kind of a friction. Or with respect to your career, you're not able to get that success that you want, right? All right. Okay. All right. Yes. So what I'm going to share with you, I'll quickly jump into what I wanted to share with you with respect to an exercise that I really want you all to do. So take out your pens and paper, okay, and draw a straight line on your sheet. Draw a straight line, okay, and break that A, B, C, and D. Start with A. So on A, write down 0 to 10 years. So what we are going to do is we're going to do a lifeline, and I'm going to help you create stacks of love for yourself through this timeline. Type in 0 to 10 years. At B, type in 10 to 20 years, and under C, write 20 to 30 years, and under D, write 30 to 40 years. Yeah. So everyone with me, type in with you in the chat if you are with me. Type in with you in the chat if you are with me. Yes. So on that line, take type in A, B, C, and D, and once done, type in done in the chat. So A, B, C, and D, break that timeline into 4 parts. You can do it more than 4 parts later. A, B, C, and D. Under A, type in 0 to 10 years. Under B, type in 10 to 20 years. Under C, type in 20 to 30 years. And under D, type in 30 to 40 years. And you can add on 40 plus years as well. I know a lot of you are young, maybe 40, 50, but then still you may be 18, 20. So if you want to take only those 2 sections, that's also all right. I'll leave it up to you. Okay, so once done, type in done in the chat. Okay, great, fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Now, let's create that self-love stack. So 3 things I would like you all to do. Okay, you're going to create first stack, which is a success stack. The success stack is your achievements, and okay, success stack, all your achievements. Number 2, your gratitude stacks, things that you're grateful for, your gratitude stacks. And number 3 is your happy events stack. Number 3 is your happy events stack. So how are you going to do this now? Number 1 is your success stack. So success stack is your achievements stack, right? So 0 to 10 years, what can be your achievements? You look at your school. You may have won a competition. You may have represented your school, inter-school competition कुछ किया होगा आपने, or you may be very good in studies or sports or something or the other. So identify those success for yourself. Okay, so that comes in your success stack. So if it's 10 to 20 years when you were in teens, you can look at your school, you can look at your college, and 20 to 30 years, you can look at your, just when you may have entered your into your work, you started working job, or maybe you may have gone for studying further, whatever it is. So success stacks, all your achievements. So write down 1 to 2 such achievements under these buckets, the 0 to 10 years on this timeline. That is number 1, success stack. Number 2, your gratitude stack. Your gratitude stack is again going back to those years, 0 to 10, 10 to 12, write down things and people that you are grateful for. What are the things that have happened which you were really grateful for? It could be shifting to a new house, or getting that bicycle, your first bicycle. You may be grateful to your parents who have bought you that. It may be your first crush or your first love. Maybe you may have married the love of your life. You may say that I'm so grateful that I met my love when I was in college, or something like that, right? So things that you are grateful for. So write 2 to 3 such things under these sections, under these buckets on your timeline. So you're creating a beautiful timeline for your self-love, right? So what are we doing? The advanced success stacks, and please type it in the chat. What are the stacks that you are creating? And I will read that out for everyone here. So what are the stacks that you are creating? Success stacks, your gratitude stack. Yeah. So keep on sharing in the chat. Okay. And number three is your happy event stack. Now, when you're creating your happy event stack under, आपका बचपन का teen age, 30 to 40 years, 40 to 50 years, take those events which fill you with a lot of emotion, positive emotion, joy, love, gratitude, deeper emotions, which when you think about that, it triggers a deeper emotion. So write all those happy events along the timeline. So once you have done this, once you have created your success stack, your happy event stack, your gratitude stack, you will see that there are so many instances in your life, throughout your life, that have made you the person that you are today. And it would not have been possible without you being in that picture. It would not have been possible without you taking that effort to come all this way. Maybe you may not have been good in studies, but now if you look at your career, you may be doing very well. Maybe you may not have been well placed in life. Maybe money wise you didn't have much of wealth, but then you had that commitment, that determination in yourself to create something for you, and that journey may have been possible only because you have done that. So this timeline is of self-love. When you have this timeline, it will bring to you a lot of instances, lot of experiences, and lot of memories that will allow you, it's creating that repository. अगर हम बोलें तो एक repository आपका बन रहा है इसकी वजह से, that will allow you to look back and create that self-love for yourself. Every time you have that question in your mind that you feel that disconnect, आपका inner voice is saying something, you're feeling the connect, then look back onto that timeline. And what else you can do? Just type in timeline in the chat. If you're able to understand what I'm sharing with you, type in timeline in the chat. And once you have done this, and I would ask you to complete this at leisure, give yourself time and create that timeline and click a picture of your timeline. If you want, you can, mask those things which may be a little personal to you. Click a picture of that timeline and put it in the group, post it in the Facebook group that all of you are a part of. Okay, I would love to read that. And you know what, when you share it, you are spreading that love across the world. You're sharing with others also. There will always be one person who will be inspired by what you're sharing, and it will mean the world for them. And I'm saying this with my experience. I'll tell you what, a lot of times, so I keep sharing a lot of stuff, right? So now it's like, your vibe attracts the tribe. And I'm really so happy to have all of you here, because you're my tribe and I'm your tribe. I'll tell you, at one point when I used to share a lot, and मुझे लगता था यार कोई response ही नहीं है, maybe it's not reaching out to people. But then I started getting messages from people who had never interacted on my posts or on my videos. But then the messages that they shared, it really motivated me and inspired me to keep going, because it was hitting the right chord for them. Like they needed that message or that session or that point or that post, and it's kind of impacted them. So that's why I keep asking you all to share, because what I'm sharing and what you're learning, your takeaways will be very different from the next person. Your interpretation will be very different because you will write with your experience, and when you share, you inspire others, you impact others. So please do share so this is my request to you all. After this session is done, if you have completed your timeline, click a picture of your timeline and post it in the group for all of us to see how your timeline looks like. Okay, and we can take inspiration from that as well. Yes, so that is your love stacks. You're creating that success stacks, your gratitude stack, and your happy event stack. And once you're done it, just put it on a beautiful, nice sheet and put that picture up, put that sheet up at a place, put it up at a place where you can see that on a regular basis. And the next time you feel very low and you start questioning yourself, then look at that image, look at that picture, because that's your journey. And no one, kisi aur ka nahi hai. You have gone through that journey, and you would have taken up so much of efforts in that journey, right? So that's the timeline of your own self-love. Okay, so type in "I love myself" in the chat. I love myself in the chat. Type in "I love myself" in the chat. And every time you look in the mirror, forget about whether you are a man or a woman. We all love ourselves. It starts from there. So the next time you look at a mirror, just tell yourself, whoever it is you see in the mirror, tell yourself, you're beautiful, you're handsome, and I love you. Okay. So that's something which is, I keep doing that. It's been quite a while, many years now. Every day. The best time to do that is जब मैं brush करती हूँ सुबह, when I brush my teeth. That's the time when I look in the mirror. So it automatically comes. I say to myself, I'm so proud of you. I love you. And this has become a part of my routine. Okay? And over the years, I have also seen that my confidence and my belief in myself has increased a lot. So please go ahead. Yes, Pooja, you are a love magnet. I love that. I love what you said. Geeta, love myself. I'm the best. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so that is week 6, everyone. It's a short one. So what we are doing over here is I'm bringing you things where it would be a mix of short sessions which you can quickly learn on the go, and there will be some sessions, some weeks where we'll go a little deeper, like we did in the earlier weeks, right? So when we were doing the goal setting, you learned the well-formed outcomes. We went quite deep into learning the well-formed outcomes and all of that. So it's going to be a mix. So stay tuned for these 52 weeks, the entire year of 2021, and you will see. I know that many of you are already seeing those changes because I'm seeing those messages which are coming to me. So you will see that by the end of this year, you will be a very different person. Your achievements will be very different from what it was earlier. So just stay tuned, have clarity on what you want, and implement whatever I'm sharing with you. Implement at least a little bit of it. May not be 100%. Even if you're doing 10 to 15% of what I'm sharing with you, it's going to bring in a lot of changes and a lot of results. Okay. On that note, just let me know, how did you find today's session? Just type in the chat one word. How did you find this session? How are you finding this series of 52 weeks of becoming unstoppable in 2021? Let me know in the chat. I'm reading all that. And one request to you all is please do invite more people. There's an invite button when you go to our Facebook group. Just click on that invite button and invite your friends, your family members to be a part of our journey, to be a part of this group. Okay, so Pooja is saying, self-love, I'm unique. Yes, motivation. Thank you, Pankaja, motivational. Geeta, today is your first session this year. All right, you can find, all of you, including Geeta, who are here for the first time, you can find all the sessions on YouTube. I've posted that. So today's session will also go on YouTube. You can also find it on Facebook as well. So you can watch all the earlier sessions at your leisure. Okay, all right. So that's about it for today. The last segment. is announcing the winners of the people who are going to get the Valentine's Day gifts. So let me share my screen so that I'm able to take you to this page. Just hold on for, yes, okay. Okay, I hope you're all able to see this. Okay, yes. So these are all the comments people who have shared. So 2 gifts which I promised you all. One is you will, right? So all the winners, I'm going to get in touch with you to publish your picture and about you. I'm going to do that on this group. And your gift too was a choice of any of this. 30 minutes of deep personal coaching or a personalized hypnotic audio or meditation recorded exclusively for you to help you bring change in the area that you have been struggling with. Or it could be a 30 minutes career strategy plan. It's a one-on-one, all these are one-on-ones with me. And 30 minutes of NLP of law of attraction or hypnosis training, again, a one-on-one. So you had a choice of any of this. So what you had to do was share 3 or more learnings from that series, whatever you have learned by being a part of this community, and an invite to be sent to 14 people or more to join this group. I have received many of the invites, and I think a couple of you are yet to share your learnings. So what I'll do is I know that you're going to share those learnings. Okay, I'll still be announcing your name. So allow yourself the next 2 to 3 days to share your learnings, because many of you have been participating. You're very regular in the previous weeks as well. All right, so and here are the winners. Okay, so number 1, the first winner is Shailaja. Why Shailaja? Shailaja, congratulations. I am so happy that you're the first winner. You are very regular in these sessions. I've seen you participating and encouraging others and sharing it as well. So yes, congratulations, Shailaja. If you're there, if you're attending this live, just type in yes in the chat. Yeah, okay, yes, Shailaja is there. All right, wonderful. So Shailaja, you can connect with me later to tell me which of the options you would like to take. So one is, anyway, gift 1 is for all the winners, right? So gift 2, you can let me know. Number 2, yes. The second winner is Pankaja. Pankaja, congratulations. Congratulations to you. I'm really happy for Pankaja as well.
Thanks. I'm so thrilled.
Yeah, I'm so glad to Pankaja. You are again, you're so regular and you're very encouraging others as well. I'm looking forward to having the one-on-one with you. So congratulations. The third winner is Pradya. So Pradya is also happens to be one of my clients, and she has shared so many of her learnings, and I've seen Pradya's journey and how she has also implemented, and hence, so I'll not go too much into that. I keep stressing that whatever you're learning, please do implement, because that's where the actual change begins, right? So Pradya, I don't know if you're here, if you're watching that later, please type it in the chat. And congratulations, Pradya. Okay, and the next winner is Madhulika. Madhulika Tiruvudi. Okay, so Madhulika has sent an invite to, she's invited so many people to the group, and Madhulika, so just put it in the group, and I'm announcing your name well in advance because I know that you're going to share your learnings, and let's connect. So is Anirudh. Billa Anirudh. Anirudh, I have read your sharing, whatever you've shared. It's amazing. You've gone. It's very comprehensive. Very nicely you have shared. Congratulations, Anirudh. Yes. Okay. So I was announcing Pooja's name as well. So Pooja RS, congratulations. You're also a winner, because I know that you've invited so many people to the group. I don't know, maybe 40 plus people. It was crazy, the number of invites that I had, and you irrespective of whether me asking you to share your learnings or not, you have been doing that in all the previous weeks as well. So that's why I'm announcing your name, and please do share your learnings, the comprehensive learning. So yes, so that's the last winner for this series. So congratulations, Pooja, and congratulations to all the winners. Please do connect with me separately so that we'll get started with your one-on-one, whichever option you are choosing. Okay, all right. So that's about it for today. I'll take a moment to take up any questions that you have. You can unmute yourself, ask me a question, and you can also ask me a question on the Facebook page. You can type it there. Okay, so if there are no questions, then I think we'll disconnect for now. I'll take your leave. This was week 6. Week 6 was about rising in love, right? So let's all rise in love. You have all the resources with you that will allow you to bring that love that is deep within. And remember, when we don't love ourselves, it's very difficult to love others. It's very difficult to give others what we want. You may be wanting to do a lot of stuff for people. You may be thinking, "Arey, mujhe ye karna hai, ye karna hai, ye karna hai. I want to do this. I want to be this person. I want to be this wife, be this girlfriend, or be this friend, or be this daughter, or be this mother." If you do not have that love for yourself, those personalities will not come out. Okay, because there will be a lot of blockage inside you as well. So in one of the sessions, I will also be talking about how to release a lot of those blockages. Next session, I am looking at introducing you all, people who are new to meditation or visualization, introducing you to meditation and visualization. So next session is going to be about doing visualization, and I'm getting requests for meditation as well. So next one, I will be including a live meditation. So don't miss that out. We will be doing that in week 7. All right, so that's about it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. I feel at home now, connecting with you all on a weekly basis. I really look forward to these sessions on a weekly basis. So till next week, I will say bye. Have a super Valentine Day and an entire Valentine month. And let the rest of Feb be a month of love for you all. And we'll connect in the next week, week 7 of Unstoppable in 2021 series, where we are all learning and growing together to become unstoppable and towards excellence in life and career. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you soon.